Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today. So if you're watching and recording, you can fast forward 5 minutes or just stay with us through our hellos. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, John. Good morning, Mary. There's a little tour going on here that I'm trying to listen to as I wait to start, but I only hear parts of the conversation, something about dynamiting those rocks that we're looking at. So maybe I need to look it up and see how this whole area was created. It seems to be an interesting story. Good morning, Anne. All right, guys, it is time for us to start. I decided to go to our original spot for the practice that is in the Morningside Park that is right across the street from my friends. And because today is my last day in New York for this trip, tomorrow I'm gonna fly back to Cozumel, so we're not gonna have practice tomorrow, and I encourage you to just do your own practice, selecting one from the guides or just doing one yourself, whichever one you prefer. And we will resume on Sunday already from Cozumel. So I wanted to come back here to this little pond that everybody likes, I know, to kind of complete the cycle of our New York practices. Good morning, Judy. So anyway, let's start. And today we will look at the practical ways to bringing more kindness into our life. Kind of the how of integrating the guideline of kindness into our day-to-day. So take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle in, to notice all the circumstances of your practice, external and internal, reminding yourself as usual with each breath that everything is interconnected, that the inner becomes the outer and the outer becomes the inner. Let your breath be soft and easy, very comfortable, completely uncontrolled, and just notice how your breath flows in your body. See if it can be effortless, and how this effortless breath creates effortlessness in your heart, in your mind, in your whole being. Scan your body from top to bottom. Notice what's present. Maybe there is tightness or ache, pain, some tension. But also notice parts of your body, areas that feel great, open, bright, maybe weightless, expansive, radiant. And let this be your reminder that at any given moment in time, all the experiences are present. The pleasant, the unpleasant, the neutral. And it's really about what you choose to focus on. And if you allow yourself to be spacious, to be expansive, you can hold all the experiences with equanimity. Just knowing that this is how it is. This is how things are without taking preference. With each exhale, ground a little bit deeper into the earth. Again, reminding yourself that you can stop holding yourself up. That the job of the earth is to carry you, to provide the support. So you can lean into the support. And now ask yourself, is your happiness possible without you being kind to others? Can I be happy without being kind to others? Leo Tolstoy, the Russian writer, said, "Nothing can make our lives or the lives of other people more beautiful than perpetual kindness." So as you take this reflection, is my happiness possible without being kind to others? Consider using the mantra Tara Brach recommends. May I be kinder. May I be kinder. And in your day-to-day life, especially use this mantra when you find yourself in situations when your knee-jerk reaction points you away from kindness. How else do we integrate the guideline of kindness into our life? Well, consider how often you do random acts of kindness, such as smiling at another person for no reason, paying it forward in some way. There is actually a whole movement that's called random acts of kindness. And of course, there are a few websites where you can get ideas of what those random acts of kindness may look like. And you can also submit yours on those websites to inspire others. One of the websites I like that has great ideas is kindspring.org. I'll post the link in the comments so that you can check it out yourself. Now ask yourself, is my happiness possible without being kind to myself? Is my happiness possible without me being kind to myself? Dr. Christine Neff, a leading authority on self-concept development, talks about self-kindness versus self-judgment. She says, self-kindness entails being warm and understanding toward ourselves when we suffer, fail, or feel inadequate, rather than ignoring our pain or flagellating ourselves with self-criticism. Self-kindness entails being warm and understanding when we suffer, fail, or feel inadequate, rather than defaulting to self-criticism. So in the spirit of bringing more kindness into your life, in a very practical sense, be sure to include yourself into this process. And try to be gentle with yourself when you're confronted with painful experiences, rather than getting angry with yourself when life falls short of your ideals and expectations. It's not your fault. And again, the same mantra from Tara Brach can be useful here. So every time when you notice yourself being in the situation when you just automatically fall into self-criticism, why don't you try saying to yourself, may I be kinder? May I be kinder? This time directing the energy of kindness to yourself. And another interesting way to bring more kindness into your life is to consider meditation as an act of kindness, an act of love towards yourself. For example, Bob Sharples says, don't meditate to fix yourself, to improve yourself, to redeem yourself. Rather, do it as an act of love, of deep, warm friendship to yourself. In this way, there is no longer any need for the subtle aggression of self-improvement, for the endless guilt of not doing enough. Instead, it offers the possibility of an end to the ceaseless round of trying so hard that wraps so many people's lives in a knot. Instead, there is now meditation as an act of love. How endlessly delightful and encouraging. How cool is that? Use meditation as an act of love and friendship toward yourself. We're not doing it to improve ourselves, but rather to befriend ourselves. And of course, as you gradually and kindly let go of your idea to fix yourself, you will automatically become more forgiving of your own flaws, imperfections. And as a consequence, you'll become more relaxed about the world around you. And it will be easier and easier to follow the Dalai Lama's advice. Remember his words, whenever possible, be kind. It is always possible. Whenever possible, be kind. It is always possible. So take a few moments to consider how you use meditation, why you do it. Is it with kindness that you sit here in this practice or in your other formal practices? Or maybe every time your mind is like a chatterbox and you can't calm down, settle, you start berating yourself. Can you relax into your quote-unquote flaws and imperfections? Can you just consider that this is how it is? Not good, not bad, just the way things are. Now take a few easy, uncontrolled breaths, softening through the whole body, bringing effortlessness into your system, body, mind, and heart. Bring a gentle smile to your lips, to your eyes, to your heart, to your belly. Bring this gentle smile anywhere you want in your body. Or maybe just let it fill the whole body altogether. Kind, accepting, allowing the world to be the way it is, allowing yourself to be the way you are. Bring your hands to your heart and softly say to yourself, whenever possible, be kind. It is always possible. Whenever possible, be kind. It is always possible. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day. Remember, I will not see you tomorrow because I'm going to be flying back to Cozumel, but we will resume on Sunday. Enjoy your day and be kind to yourself and others. And I will post this random acts of kindness website in the comments when I get back home.